Oh shit, yo, it's good. Damn, we got Dynamite in here. Damn, killing Kayfabe because, supposedly I buried your ass and sent your ass to the
I'm dead. What are you
hospital.
talking about? This is a hologram, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jeez. All right, so let's see who we're gonna get in this live stream. Sunny D, all right, so we're here for the second edition of the Curse of Aries. Chris Dynamite not that good to be on the first one, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. All
No,
right.
that's fine, man. You gotta leave suspense, bro. You gotta leave suspense.
He said hashtag Chris the hologram. Yeah, that ain't the real Chris. Me and the real Chris, we had beef.
Yeah, man. I
He
know
a,
what you're talking about.
he a bitch because I buried him. He can't beat me for the title. Ah, jeez. All
I
right,
look a little greasy.
fuck it. So I guess we're gonna talk about some FBW. So I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows how you got into FBW, but what do you call it? So Chris Dynamite came into FBW. What do you call it? As Drago. So what was the story about you being called Drago or whatever? 'Cause
Bro, alright, listen.
I don't know
Alright.
this.
Like, don't judge. I already know people are gonna judge me, but we all know Bakugan, right, bro? Okay, listen.
Eh,
Okay, my set what was that, like 7 or 8?
Damn, how old were you?
Something.
You were
I was
like,
like 7 or 8, one of the two. I
eh,
think I was 7. No,
oh,
I was 8. I was 8 because I'm turning. Yeah, no, fuck.
no, you're 2 years younger, and I was 11 at the time. So yeah, you were like 8 or 9.
Yeah, one of the two.
Who fucks, man?
But yeah, yeah. So I got Drago from like Bakugan, basically. You know that giant I think he's a red dragon. You know.
He's a red dragon. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
He was
we,
like one of the main people too.
and then
Yeah,
we,
that's like nothing exciting about Drago. Like I'm just saying, it was
and
like my
we call,
8-year-old self.
and then you switched over to the Chris Dynamite. Which fun fact about Chris Dynamite, I gave him that name because
I was talking about.
my buddy
No, I was talking about.
was gonna join FPW, and his name was gonna be Zach Dynamite. But then that nigga, he never came. So
Yeah.
I like the Dynamite part, and Chris was like, "I want a new name," so I said, "Yeah."
Or no one can rock Dynamite like me. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Said, uh, oh jeez, oh shit, damn. Supposedly, this Carlson Ledger pissed you off in his comment section or whatever.
Oh,
Damn, Chris got
I guess.
there. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. So if you guys have any questions for,
If you did, I don't remember it. But I mean, hey,
if you guys have any questions, you guys can put it in the chat or whatever for me or Chris. But what do you call it? So no love happened. We had no ring, no rules, buried a live match. We were the first ever buried a live match just in FPW history. What do you call it? Any other name at this point would be right. I think you, what do you call it? I think you agree, right, Alan? Uh, wait, what? Any name wouldn't be right. I mean, I don't know. Question: what was the best match in your opinion? All right, Chris. In your opinion, what was the best match you've ever had? And then,
ever had, man.
yeah, and then I'll answer. Then I'll answer after that.
I can give you like my top three.
Top three. Okay, we'll work with a top
I
three.
can get well,
Or
well,
or not, because if they're in order, then you also have a top one. You can
yeah.
you can do a top three, not in any order. Just
Hmm. All right. Well,
yeah,
oh,
three. I can give a top three right now.
all right.
No,
Here's my top three.
no.
No Pacific order.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first. Yeah, yeah. Go have fun. Have fun.
My top three, not in any order, would be me and you at Showdown 7 back in 2019. That was a banger.
Yeah.
Me and you at the I Quit match at Revolution Revolution. And then the third one, honestly, would probably damn fuck. It was just on my mind. It was just on my mind. Fuck, what was that third one? Fuck. I'm thinking of me and Ruby from Fight for All 2019.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the me and Ruby Fight for All at 2019.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Okay.
All right.
See, I got like I really don't rate my matches because like it's in my opinion I
See,
can do so much better. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like it's one of those things.
geez,
But I if hmm, hmm,
I feel that. I
hmm,
feel that.
you know what I mean? Oh yeah, yeah. But I have to say like top three. I like me versus you showdown. I think it was number seven, right? Where we pulled off that pretty like small banger. I think.
Are you talking
I
about the ladder
think.
match? Because we fought at Showdown 1 in the ladder, and then we did Showdown 7
Yeah.
in,
Seven, seven, seven.
yeah, it was the one, there was like the draw where you put the cookie sheet in your shirt, and I said, boom!
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the other way around, by the way. I think.
Yeah, no, I actually, oh, yeah, no, no, yeah, no, I put the cookie sheet under my shirt, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then let's see here. Man, do I have to? Does it have to be a match with me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Best matches you've had. He said, fuck, I don't know.
Well, all my matches are good at me. It's me. No.
Oh, you know,
No.
the you and Eric from Homecoming 2 2018.
That was yeah. That was a good little banger.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
No. I no. That's not my top three though. I'd say that's top five. But
top five.
um. Yeah. Man, I like their buried alive match. That's up there. Yeah. I'd actually have to say that's a little bit up there. I wish it would have been in a ring, honestly,
Yeah,
but
you know, unfortunate circumstances. But we're going to the ring
yeah.
though.
But no, I liked it. It was okay, but it's not top three. Fuck man, I keep backtracking here. Okay, I got to name it off so we can move on. I have to say, okay, yeah, no, top three. It's gonna be Showdown 7, Homecoming Me versus Eric, and End Games
The cage and the non-cage.
Cage.
Cage. You know,
Cage.
funny or not a funny story, but a little behind the scenes was Chris Dynamite was supposed to win that match, but due to unfortunate circumstances dealing with some court and stuff, I was supposed to. And honestly, that was one of the probably one of the only times that I was actually mad and pissed that I had to win because I was so ready to drop the title. And I hated to do that match, win because I made Chris look so weak because the whole feud was, me, putting you down, and then you're supposed to beat my ass in the cage and be the top baby face, but
Yeah,
you were gonna go miss the next three shows,
yeah.
so I had to fucking win, and then that pushed aside. I was pissed, and but also, we got another question here, real quick. But real quick, what is your favorite match that doesn't involve? Answer that. So the
That
next,
doesn't involve me.
yeah, mine would be the latter. You and Eric from Homecoming, because that was pretty good.
Yeah, you sip that OJ. Okay.
Sunday, got some Boston creams on the side. Yeah,
Man. Um,
ready for a party.
here, hang on. Let me look at something.
He said, "Let me go on the channel real quick." But no, mine was the Homecoming one, which you know, Chris having his little, back injury from the war 2018 from when me and him did that last man standing match, which I
That's
almost forgot about for a second. It was supposed to be like a squash match. Eric was, going to win at one point, but I went with Chris.
I have to say my favorite match that doesn't involve me. Man, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I actually do admire a lot of matches that like
If
don't
you
involve me because
got to give another top three, give another top three if you have.
give another no, no. I definitely have a number one. I'm just trying to figure out. All right, no, yeah, I'll give you top three. Okay, Last Stand, you versus
Oh, yo, I almost
Laverius.
me and Laverius Walker from Last Stand, we did put a banger. I might have to take away the Fight for All and slide that one in there because that one really was a good match, though.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. I really did like it. Um,
Which, little fun fact, Chris Dynamite was supposed to return at Last Stand because we filmed Last Stand and Genesis 2020, literally, side by side. It was like the Friday and the Saturday. But Chris couldn't get down the Friday, so his return was pushed back to Genesis, whatever. But luckily, we did that because everybody was kind of guessing. They're like, oh, well, Chris Dynamite's probably going to show up. Chris Dynamite was signed when we did Last Stand, but everyone was, because we didn't announce it though, and everyone was thinking, damn,
yeah,
Chris Dynamite's going to come back at Last Stand, which thankfully we didn't do that because it just would have not been a surprise. But he came back on
yeah.
Epic, which was a complete swerve.
So all right. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely would have been a swerve. But yeah, no, Last Stand. I'd have to say that's number three.
Number three. Oh,
You versus
order.
you versus what?
So you got
Yeah, no, I got these in order now. So then you versus Jay Swervo. When was that?
End Games 2020. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever that. Yeah, yeah. That was a really good match. I did like that match. For that was his first match, wasn't it?
yeah, that was his first match.
Yeah,
Okay,
for I mean for that, yeah, it was a really good match. I liked it anyway. I mean,
what's number one? What's number one?
number one. Now this shit. Ooh, ooh. Um, I'm still scrolling. Give me a second.
Real quick, while you find number one, because the longest match that ever went on or whatever, I believe, was me and Eric in the 30-minute Iron Man match from 2015. That was a 30 minutes, so we went 30 minutes or whatever. And then also the second question after that ties in: is Eric still doing good? He's doing fucking lazy, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's him. Uh, all right, and then my number one spot. Fuck, I really don't have a number one spot. All right, so I'll give you top two. All right, I have to say, well, no, yeah, okay. So top number one would be you versus Jay Swervo. Number two would be Laverius Walker versus you, and then my final one would be you versus Ruby.
Which one? Fight for all? The one where she turned heel.
Yeah, that one.
That
Because
was
I wasn't expecting it, to be honest with you. But yeah.
honestly, which another fun fact about that, we literally planned her whole heel run like 2 weeks, like a week before she came back. It was dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but question from your girl. She said, "What match would you
Oh,
pick from your past that you believe had more potential to be redone?" Um, there's a honestly, there's a lot because some
there is.
like I'd play out a whole match of like what's gonna happen, but then something happens that day, or like the weather, or just some factor changes, or like I just honestly like forget spots. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna jump off the ladder and like do a fucking elbow through a tape, and then like I do the match, and then we have a banger, but I just never have time for that. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
matches, one. I'm gonna go with the obvious. I'll re-fucking do Wrestle Bash 1. That's what the fuck I'll do. I'll redo Wrestle
Right.
Bash 1. Get that, scrap that whole bitch and redo it. Another
Fuck man, a fatal four way, man. That would be some. That'd be cool to redo.
thing is, um, probably redo, no, not Showdown 1, because I'll probably redo or try to change things up so you and Eric had a like a longer match, like a longer banger at Homecoming. Part two, 2018. I'll probably redo me and Eric when Eric took over the company because that match was kind of short. And oh man, I think it was my sister. She fucked up the music cue. Whatever. My music played, and then Chris's played, and then I was like, Nick, what the fuck? But it was more of a distraction. So I was like, what the fuck's my music?
Mhm.
And your music played. But um, another match. Man.
I got one. Hang on, while you're thinking, I would redo me versus Eric Russell by four.
Rush Smash one.
Just cause I feel like, oh yeah, Rush Splash one. That's a definite fucking. That's obvious.
I'll redo it.
But yeah, yeah. Wrestle Bash 4 though, I'm not it's not it wasn't a bad match. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I feel like I could have done more with the demon, in my opinion. It was
Yeah.
I kind of was more on the like joke side than the scary side, which the demon's supposed to. I mean, it's kind of like a mixture of both. Sometimes I have a hard time. Well, at that point, I had a hard time mixing in both of them, and I kind of went more just because. I mean, I mean, it's my brother, so like, what do you expect? Like, I want to fucking make fun of him, but you
Yes.
know,
Well, that was the first year of the demon, and like at that
yeah.
point, I think that was your second match as the demon character, because the first one was no, I think it was your third, because the first one was the end games, yeah. Then you brought it back for Strat Match 3, and then which still another Strat match that would be really cool to do, but probably
Oh yeah, no, I was yeah. Stratomaster would be pretty cool. Were you?
I mean, we can do in Strat Match 4, but it won't be with Eric because Eric's retired. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. Yeah, Eric, he ain't coming back.
Yeah,
Laverius
no, he did.
ain't coming back. I think you guys already figured that Laverius
We
walking back.
tried.
Sir, he ain't coming fucking back. Jared Payne ain't coming fucking back. I texted Jared. I don't even think I told you that, but I texted Jared. But Jared ain't coming back.
Wow. That just leaves for me to be. Dude, you wanna know why? You wanna know why they retired? Because they couldn't stand with me. Okay, I mean, let's be honest. I held the division down for years. All right.
Bitch, look at me. I let you. But no, but damn, yeah. So if you guys have any more questions, like I said, just throw them out in the chat, whatever. Geez, yeah, no, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of like some matches where like example like the Rust Batch 5 triple threat. There's some ideas that I like and the Genesis triple threat. Like there's like spots I wanted to do, but I just forgot or didn't have time. But I mean, just besides that, I mean, like in every match, there's like at least something that I forget and be like, damn, I should have done this move.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? You beat Eric's ass. I got $100 on it. I've already beaten his ass so many times, it's not even fun anymore. But no, damn, I remember like I think I did this at Russell, but no, I didn't do this at Russell. It was like the Iron Man match. Like Eric was just like like staggering, right? Because like I think I punched him or whatever, and I full on just fucking slapped him in the face just for no reason. That's it.
Dude, I remember that. I laughed so hard. I tried not to like make noise, but dude, I
Dude,
died.
match like if we fucking spilled water on each other. What do you call it? He drew like he took an expo and just drew all over my face. So like what I did was I got payback and I tried drawing a fucking dick on his forehead in the middle of the match. But since I sprayed water on him, the expo wasn't fucking writing. So I'm just there fucking
Yeah.
pressing hard. I'm like, nigga, draw a fucking dick. It was really funny. But that was before like we were taking it like serious and trying to be like professional. But
Yeah, yeah. Dick on the forehead. That's very
the
professional.
Genesis thing, but going back to the first question, but the Genesis thing, like the only reason why I forgot some spots was because the light died, like because we that was the first ever night show. So
Yeah.
the light died because Chris, dumb fuck, forgot to grab the
Hey, hey.
battery, so the
Well,
light
it
died.
looked fresh. It looked fresh. I mean,
It looked fresh, it felt fresh, but it
yeah.
died. So like when it got dark, I didn't know how bad it looked on the camera, which I don't think it looked that bad, but
It wasn't
I
terrible. No.
shit, wanted to be safe than sorry, so I ended it. Like we ended it short after that. But we got another question over here. We got out of all your wrestling personas, past and present, which one was your favorite to be? Honestly, uh, the Evil Heart ALM, like because like
Evil
I,
Heart.
I was a face from like 2012 all the way to 20 like December of 2018. So like it was really rough because like even Chris knows this because I've been trying to plan like a heel turn for myself for like man so many times, but like it just never worked, and I had to stay face.
Yeah.
So when I turned heel, and then I mean when I was heel, like it was pretty cool because like I was a son of a bitch, like I was a fucking mean fucking dumb. Oh my god. If you just look at me and Chris's feud from early 2019, that just like, sums up my whole character. I was a bitch. Uh,
Yeah.
Evil Heart ALM, my favorite character, to be honest. What about you, Chris? I mean, Chris has
I
a
have a
few.
lot of characters. I have
The
three.
Punisher, the
I
Savior,
got Drago. Oh no, yeah, I got Savior too. Oh yeah, never mind. We got four. All right, so we got Drago, right, the underdog, and then the Savior, Chris Dynamite. Then we got the Demon,
and then the Punisher. Yeah.
and then the Punisher. Yeah,
And then just good guy Chris. But that's not really a character. You're just
okay.
good guy Chris. Good guy.
No,
Yeah.
man, out of all my personas, man, like I like them all. Except I love being the underdog for so long because it got me to do things that like I know like no one else was really doing. If you get my drift, you know. Um, I love the Savior just because finally turned heel. That was like one of my favorite moments in my
Oh yeah, the same
career.
when before the 2018 run, you turned heel on me. You said, "I'm bringing this company back." This
Yeah, dude.
man,
The
but
Punisher I do love. I do love the Punisher, but
the Punisher is now, in my opinion, is getting like the light it's deserved because like when you brought it in
yeah,
2018 at the War, it was just a one-off thing. But now like we're
yeah,
like exploring what the Punisher can be, which I think is pretty dope.
which I like it. I like it. You know, so
And when
uh
I thought that damn, the Punisher and the Unwelcomed, like I mean, there was a more plans, but after Christian is done talking, we'll talk about the original plans of the Punisher or the Unwelcomed Chris, because there was a lot of details and like ideas that never
there
really happened.
was. But I have to say my favorite out of all of them would have to be the Demon, just 'cause I have done so much creative shit with him, you know, with him. I like how I say it's like a person or some shit.
If it
No,
was ever for me, that would have never happened because I was the one who said, "Yo, you should bring it back," but like demonic, because like at first it was just like the Beast Slayer, right? When he fought,
it's like
Colin, you
we all
know,
like the Beast Slayer.
but
That's the only demon I don't like is the Beast Slayer.
yeah, it wasn't a demon, but we'll fuck it. We put the ties together though. You know, yo,
But I also like Savior too. Man. No, I'd say the Savior because Savior also had my favorite theme song
click.
out of all of them.
All
Dude,
right,
I loved it.
but no,
No, but yeah. So it's a battle between the Savior and the Demon. I'll leave it at that.
man, but no, the Unwelcome Chris was actually supposed to have like it was supposed to be like a Seth Rollins type character where he had the Punisher, which you guys see now, but toned up a little more, and then he was supposed to be like the holy, savior like Seth Rollins is, like the Messiah, but you know Priscilla Clare, ended up not being able to, join up or whatever often. So just everything, fell apart. But if you can make a fantasy match, what kind of match would
I already
you?
got one. I already got one.
All right, who?
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 Okay, so I mentioned before, okay, I would love to redo the Fatal four-way match, okay? But except for we're gonna actually have good people in it,
He's
all
serving
right?
good people,
Okay,
and
we're
more.
gonna have dysfunctional
We didn't know shit
people,
back in the day. We didn't know shit back in the day. So
yeah. So like the reason why I'm wanting a Fatal four-way match is because, my opinion, we could do so much more now. We have way better communication than we did when we first started, which, in my opinion, we shouldn't have done the Fatal four-way match because we didn't know what we were doing.
oh, then we skipped the question, but after this, we'll get to the
Okay,
question.
yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so who would be
But
in the fatal four way that you would
it
want to
would
read?
be me, you. Hmm.
Take it as the present, like just as fancy, because like we can bring back whoever from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it'd be me, you, because like who doesn't like the ALM
I
or
mean,
sorry, Anthony Aries and Chris Dynamite mix? Everyone loves it.
yeah,
So
you're right there.
um, Scott Viking.
Oh shit! I don't know if people know.
I know. I'm gonna get fucking sued now. No,
Yeah, right.
no. But yeah, Scott Viking just because for his time he was really good. He was like one of the best, actually, in my opinion. He was for what he was really good. And then, man, my last person, dude. Because, like,
Honestly,
there's a good amount of
I
people.
mean, in my opinion, I know who I would slide in there. Honestly, I would honestly, in my opinion, I'll put Laverius Walker in there. I'll put
That's
Laverius.
what I was thinking. That was what I was thinking, right? Laverius. Because he was good too.
Slap that bitch right for the King of the Yard or King of the Yard title or T Division title. I was like, yeah.
Okay. I'm in a battle between right now. Okay. Here's my thing, right? I would pick Ethan, but here's the thing. I don't think he's, no offense to him, okay? I just don't think he's ready for a multi-man match, okay?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's still early. Like he's
Because
only.
he's just now starting, you know what I mean? And like Scott Viking, he did one of the multi-man matches, and he did phenomenal. It's
It
not like hmm?
was the ladder match, yeah. Revolution 2015, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
he was calling it in. That was the only one he did. Which I mean,
Which
he did pretty
is
good.
pretty good. And
Yeah.
Ethan's good. It's just here's my thing. If I want my dream match, yes, it's going to be me, you, Scott Viking, and I only reason why I have not picked like Jay Swervo or something is just because once again
They need
I
to,
know.
yeah, the experience, like, because they
Yeah,
didn't had as much matches. But then again, like in a rare case, like in Lavarius Walker and Scott Viking, they were like naturals.
yeah, exactly my point. You know what I mean? So
Like they impressed all of us. And I
yeah,
mean,
so I would have to do Laverius.
I think Lavarius Walker impressed me more because I
Hmm.
mean, when Scott came in, yeah, he was really good. Like looking back on it, like he was, but like at the time, we didn't really know because like when Lavarius Walker came in, like we were pretty much like veterans and shit. So like we knew what the fuck was up. So when Lavarius Walker came and did good, it was more like, damn, well, like I've been doing this, I know what the fuck's good because like I've seen it. But in my opinion, my dream match, honestly, uh, it would probably be a. I have two. I have two. Me and you in like an Iron Man match. Just go for like fucking a while and just fucking banging out.
Yeah.
That's a match I really want to book someday. Um, what do you call it? And then the second one, which almost happened until Ruby got injured, but in reality, this is like shocking news. Is she got pregnant again? Uh, because I can't keep a fucking rapper off my dick. But honestly, it would be me versus Chris Dynamite versus Ruby. That's another dream match. Just in a plain old triple threat match, honestly. Because like us three, we have a lot of history. Because you and me started, and then you trained Ruby and I trained Ruby, so like we all like have a long history. Which was the original plan for Last Stand 2020,
Yeah.
but Ruby Azure got pregnant, so she had to be written off, and then Last Stand just got canceled in general because of Corona shit. But
Yeah.
that's that's my two dream matches, which maybe I mean they'll probably happen one day. I mean because we're all still active.
Possibly.
Oh, actually no, I have a third one. That's me versus Scott Viking because I mean there were plans for me and him to have like a match or whatever, but
Mhm.
he quit. I couldn't face him because, like, I mean, I did spare with him though. I did spare with him right after his debut. Actually, no, not right after his debut. Like in November, we were supposed to do Takeover 2015, and it's supposed to be him versus Eric, number one contender, and then I was supposed to face him. But it was raining, but I did practice with him before Eric came over. But it like when Eric came over, it started raining. But that me versus Scott thing would have been a banger with his, banger straight up.
Right.
So that's three. But I mean, realistically, besides that, I faced everybody, unless and I don't know anybody from any other company. So I mean, I can say
Yeah.
Owl, like Sam Reeves. I guess those are like interpromotional dream matches, or like maybe Josh Allen. I could probably have a good match with Josh, the big dog Allen.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, shit. I mean, if we ain't getting more questions, we just got to think of some shit to talk about, on the fly. But I guess since we can talk about No Love because No Love was happened the other week. Happened at my new house that I'm in, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool. I mean, uh, there's currently no plans of building a ring here or anything. I ain't gonna talk too much about that because it's a real serious topic that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about. But yeah. So having them a new house, Chris, kind of choked on the dirt, which I know
bro.
is
I felt like I was in Pompeii, bro, dude.
nah, but it's funny because well, not funny, but well, Chris didn't really get buried because I didn't have much dirt over here at my new house. And when I went to go, cover him, he started choking right once I started getting the shovel. So I was like, fuck, I ain't gonna, I don't want, fuck, we gotta get this so he doesn't die in my backyard and we just gotta do a memorial show. Be like, Chris Dynamite, TNT explosion or whatever. Chris Dynamite, FBW, TNT, the Chris Dynamite Memorial Show or some shit next month. Then nigga dead or something, you know what I'm saying? But
Dude,
yeah, but and then I mean that match didn't really play out in my head as I originally thought because I thought it was going to be in the ring. I really did. I thought it was going to be
yeah.
in the ring, but it wasn't in the ring. It was at my house. But I mean, I guess we had the opportunity to go up to your house, but Ruby
It's a good match though, so I wouldn't. Yeah, yeah.
Ruby wanted to have like a house, I guess party with her other friend. So we were just like, fuck it, we're gonna be
Yeah.
here. I mean, I'm not against doing no ring, no road matches. I prefer the ring because I mean, why wrestle without the ring if we have a ring? That's kind of my thing though.
Yeah, yeah.
You can remake any of your wrestling personas and showcase them. Would you? If yes, which ones? So basically, would you redo or better any of your old characters, or you think they're all perfect?
Would you?
I mean, Evil Heart, no, because I think Evil Heart. I
Evil
think
Heart was fucking
I
pretty
think
solid.
up to that. I mean, if you look at their, like I said, the you versus me thing. Um, man. Besides that, I would add a gimmick. I would have because I'm not really a gimmick wrestler. Throughout my past, besides Evil Heart, I never really had a gimmick. I was never was a character. I was just me. But
Yeah,
if anything, I probably would have gave myself because behind the scenes, I always joke about $1 million ALM. Where I'm like a rich man. I mean, there was plans to introduce that character like a Mr. Rich Anthony Aries
yeah,
after
yeah.
I disputed title, but I went with the Curse of Aries, which I'm still working on the Curse of Aries. The character's not complete. I'm thinking about making it a little more like I'm taking inspiration from like Finn Balor, like right now Finn Balor right now from NXT, how he's like the prince. I'm trying to take
Yeah.
inspiration from that and shit, and like Randy Orton. Like I'm kind of trying to, but like it's still a work in progress. And I know, FW is like probably on limited time, like always is, because we can't find fucking people who want to stay and do FBW. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, but I probably would have introduced the Mr. Rich character at some point. Um, yeah, probably just that, like, give myself that character at least, or at least because I mean, I can't really think of a whole last character right now, but I know that Mr. Rich, who always was a character, that I would always joke about but never saw the daylight on TV on FPW TV. I mean, who knows? Maybe I've
Yeah.
been in the past, but right now I'm kind of sticking with the Curse of Aries because I like that whole brand. But I just gotta fix up the character and fix up my look, which I'm still working on. I got some ideas, so you guys just have to wait and see. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll fucking surprise you fans with something.
Has a
Or
fade. No.
no one's gonna see. Oh man, ooh, I almost leaked the show name. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ethan did that. Ethan posted the fucking full ass match card the other day. I was like, whoa! I
Whoa,
said
whoa,
I haven't
whoa.
announced anything. Oh man. But who knows? I mean, Chris Aries is still a work in progress though. I gotta figure that out before it's too late and I just it's too late. I don't know.
I,
Never fixed. But which
I
which
think
one
I'm like you because here's my th well, no, if I because Punisher's kind of still in work in progress in a sense. In a sense. I mean, technically not, but I want to do more things with the Punisher. So yes, I would change the Punisher up a little bit. I'm not gonna say what I want to do with him because I'm not 100% to be honest with you. In my opinion, I wanted to be way more jacked than I am now
He said,
as the Punisher,
"Oh,
but
boy."
that didn't fucking happen.
He said, "I had
So
the Lupe Bowls." I had
yeah,
that.
chalupa box, no,
Uh, I mean, shit, I'm eating, bro. I'm eating. Uh,
but I'm slowly getting better. But in my opinion, I feel like the Punisher could be more. So yes, I would change the Punisher up a little bit. Not like the whole character, but like just a few little nick and nays things. I could be way more harsh with my opponents and shit, but
I
I
mean,
don't. So
I booked the unwelcomed Chris Dynamite character, in my opinion, really, really good. But the
yeah,
fact that Priscilla Clare, couldn't show up, so we, took her out of the unwelcome. Then we, hired Jay Swervo, but he left. Uh,
actually, yeah, no, I would redo the unwelcomed Chris Dynamite
and
because technically the unwelcomed Chris Dynamite and the Punisher are two completely different things.
no, it's the same thing.
I mean,
The Punisher came because of the unwelcome,
well, yeah, yeah,
but
because we kept
Chris
getting fucked in
Dynamite,
our buttholes.
Chris
So
Dynamite's going to explain himself because that's going to be a question I'm asking. But Chris Dynamite actually got mad of what happened to the unwelcome. I know he had some arguments with me, or tried to start arguing with me, because Dynamite, what do you call it? When Coral, or Priscilla Cutter, my bad. When he talk about FBW, it's like I'm so used to like just saying like but Priscilla Clare ended up not being able to come, so we had to scrap her out, and then it was just him and Ethan. What do you call it? Yeah,
good old buddy Ethan.
and I was gonna break them up, I think at Last Stand, and Kusama actually got really mad at that. So a lot of things went wrong with the Unwelcomed. The Unwelcomed didn't go out as planned, because Priscilla Clare never came, and then Ruby got pregnant and stuff. But why were you frustrated, and what do you think went wrong, and why did you get
Yeah.
mad where the Unwelcomed
Like,
went?
all right, so like my thing is like like I in my mind I pictured it to be something like oh almost was like it's a big thing, but I like to me I wanted to be because like I didn't want it to be one of those things of like AAW like come on I mean
When I planned the Unwelcomed, and I explained it to Chris, we got hyped because this was going to be like the next big thing, like one of like a really big,
yeah
detailed, good ass story. That, I mean, maybe I'll make a YouTube video one day, maybe with Chris, or something with or something from my YouTube channel, and just pull out the FBW books, because I'm thinking about like reacting to old FBW plans, and we'll
yeah
probably showcase and talk about that more in detail. But we had a lot of details, and we had really long conversations about what the Unwelcome was gonna be, but never did. But what do you think went wrong, and what pissed you off, and all that stuff?
well what I think I like so like I said before like, I wanted it to be something big and not necessarily things went wrong but of course things change.
Wait, and also another fun fact, real quick. It's actually supposed to be the original Unwelcome was supposed to be Jared Payne, Chris Dynamite, and Priscilla
Yeah.
Clare. But Jared Payne ended up quitting after he, went rough on, for real on Chris. He just ghosted us, whatever. Um,
Good
but
times.
yeah, and then Ethan came, and I didn't know what to do with Ethan. He doesn't really have a character, so I said, fuck, he's gonna be on the Unwelcome. We're interrupting. Let's get back to what you talking about. What I asked. Or
Oh, but yeah, like I said, like I wanted it to be something big. I think I put my expectations to a very high point, you know. And I think that's what really pissed me off,
But then again, we
you
booked it.
know.
You know,
Yeah, no, like to me, like I'm satisfied, but of course, I always think things could be better. But Um, my thing is, what I got pissed off about, it was like I don't mind losing, and I don't mind, 'cause what I hate is when plans get changed randomly. And then when everything is fucking changed, I'm like, everything's fucking chaos. Which, I mean, it wasn't like randomly. I wouldn't say randomly, but it was just like quicker than I thought. One of those things.
Yeah, because
But
I mean Priscilla Clare just just never showed up.
yeah. Which, like I said, like I enjoyed the unwelcome, but like my thing was, well, I got angry because once again, I was just one of those things of like I put my expectations to be, what are you talking to?
Hold
Huh?
up, we got Ruby. No, not my. We got Ruby the superstar down here.
But yeah, no. So like I'd have to say though, just expectations were here, kind of hit like right here. You know what I mean? So
I
that's
mean,
that's where I was.
you know, welcome. I mean, I got frustrated too,
Mhm.
because I mean, that was supposed to be really. We were gonna have like a long ass feud and stuff, but then Ruby got pregnant.
Shame on you, Ruby. No.
You can't keep your dick out of your pants, or can't keep your dick in your pants. But oh man, yeah, no, Chris got mad, and then Chris also. I think Chris, yeah, I know Chris got annoyed that he had to lose to Ruby in like the 10 seconds. I remember. Yeah,
Bro, I sat there. I was like, no, no.
Why did you get mad? So why did you get mad? Getting
Okay,
squashed by Ruby.
when you look in all reality, would Ruby squash me? I want you to look in me in my eyes and tell me that a 90-pound female would squash me.
She's actually um, 110,
Oh, really?
111.
Okay, a 110, 111 female would squash me.
I mean, I used to be that much when a few years ago. I beat your ass and
Yeah,
took.
because I was like, but that's different. And I wasn't really used to getting squashed, and I think it's not like I don't have a problem getting squashed. I think it's just under the circumstances, what the match was supposed to be, and what it ended up being, right?
But then again, like that almost became our first night show, but we didn't know. We
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have any lights. So like by the time like Chris and Ruby had to come, because like I was gonna have the original plan. I was thinking was gonna be like just a short match because I didn't want you guys because you guys were gonna face I think a
yeah,
third
no, yeah.
or a fourth time down the road. So I was like, all right, it's got to be
Mhm.
short. But then it got dark after me and Swervo faced. So I was like, shit, like if they go, it's going to be like, dark, dark,
Yeah,
So I was like, fuck, like it has to be like this. But, got to stay humble, though. You got to stay humble.
yeah. No,
But
like I wasn't. I don't think I was. No, like here's the thing. I could curl Ruby. I'm just saying. Anyway,
she's down here looking like, bitch. If you could
no.
any around the train in FBW more, who would it be and why? Ethan Hawks.
Oh wait, what happened? Where? When?
It's a little up. Ethan Hawks. No offense, Ethan, but then again, Ethan. Actually, to be honest, a little bit of everyone. Like Chris, I'm actually no probably. I mean, if you would have asked me
What's the
months
question?
ago, I would have told. I'd be like, damn, I need to train Chris more in punches
Okay.
because punches. Chris's punches used to be a little iffy, but now they're pretty good. So, but Ethan Hawks just because when Ethan came in, he's just slow at learning, and then he kind of missed some shows. He's only had like 3 matches, but he's getting
Yeah.
better. But Jay Swerve, I'll train him more in promos. To be honest, promos and like facial reactions because sometimes he breaks character like that. Ruby, I think she's fine. She's just biting onto me, but
I mean, I really don't train people, and if I do, it's just for like a small little thing.
Ruby, I don't think she needs training. She's a warrior, bro. She like kicks ass.
If I could train anybody, once again, like you said, no offense to Ethan. Ethan, I feel like he needs to find himself as a character. You know what I mean?
In his skin.
That's where I'm and me and you both have had a lot of character. Well, no. I've had a lot. You know, we've been through a lot, basically. My point is being, and I feel like if we sat down for like maybe a little extra time, you know, but he'll get it eventually. I have faith in him.
We got tomorrow. We got tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But a little unknown thing was when Ethan came into FBW, Chris Dynamite. What do you call it? Chris Dynamite actually took Ethan Hawks under his wing when he was, going to be in the Unwelcome. So explain why you took, Ethan Hawks under your wing and got so attached. Because Chris Dynamite, got a little defensive over Ethan Hawks. But explain why,
Oh, shit. Okay.
explain why,
Here's my thing.
yeah,
But
explain why you took him under your wing and stuff. What are you doing?
all right. Reason why like I took Ethan under my wing, technically I did. Yeah, I did. So here's my thing, right? So at first, I remember there was being a lot of like, we don't know what to do with him type of talk, basically, I want to say. Like, anyway, throughout like the management or whatever. And I remember, because, I'm part of management. Because you want to know why? Because I'm that bitch. Anyway, so
Wait, what?
I said I'm part of management because I'm a bad bitch. Anyway, so, no, I'm joking. I'm not really part of management, but I mean, I am, but I ain't.
They're
Okay, you know,
producer.
producer, exactly. So, like, lowest level grade management, but I'm still there. So,
So we're practically
um,
equal, but I have the final say.
yeah. But like here's my thing. Basically, I put in word basically for Ethan because I remember there was a lot of talk about I forgot why,
Because he wasn't winning at
but
first. But the only reason why
yeah,
he wasn't booked to win at first was because he wasn't showing that he can, he can beat
yeah,
any of us. Like he wasn't like, like he wasn't showing skill. Like if you're not that good in the ring, why am I going to book you to win? Because like that's really going to hurt us. Like what's the word? Like made superstars to lose. You know what I'm saying? But he's
yeah,
getting better. He's been though. Man, go on.
yeah. No, yeah. He's getting better, which that's what I envisioned was he was actually going to get better. But basically, I remember there's a lot of like there wasn't doubts, but everyone was kind of iffy because where to put him and where he should win and when
He's
you know all that shit.
a learner. No offense, Ethan. I don't even think Ethan's watching this. I think he passed out.
You know, good night, Ethan.
So,
Daddy's coming home soon. Anyway, so no, but what do you call it? Um, yeah, I just took him underneath my wing just because he reminded me a lot of like myself.
mhm.
Kind of weird to say because I wasn't the best. I mean, well, we all start. We weren't really the best, in a sense. And I remember I used to be put because I was put on the T division, and a lot of people would view that as like, oh, you're second place, but in my eyes, I was first place, type of deal. So when I seen him, it kind of reminded me of my old chubby self. Okay,
It was
that
second
sounded wrong.
title, but then again, you got to think a title's a title. Like that's
Yeah, yeah,
the thing, and now in FBW, I don't really mention like minor or major titles anymore because at the
yeah,
end of the day, a title's a title. Because like
exactly.
when the FBW title got burnt, when Eric burnt when he set that bitch on fire, the T division title became the major title.
The main
You know
bitch. No,
the title can be the main focus. That's why
no.
I try to stay away from major and minor titles. Like a title's a title. Whether you make it prestigious or not, it's all up to you. But
Mhm.
title to be honest. But go on.
But yeah, so he just reminded me a lot of me. I've seen a lot of potential in him because, you know, I've seen people before who were like ate asshole and have gotten better. Ethan didn't eat asshole. I mean, he did fall on his ass, but um,
Uh, I mean,
but
the
yeah,
one thing Ethan has a problem with is that we're not trying to shit on Ethan, but he just kind of just stands around. Like he'll do good and then just not know what to do and just pause for a second. And that's one thing that you
yeah,
have to learn not to do.
mm,
But
which he's getting better at. So I mean, like, it's baby steps. Which
he has left
I
the
think I think with future things that might happen, hopefully he gets better and hopefully he puts on a couple bangers.
Because he's looking to be like he can be like the next top baby, baby face in FBW.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what
it was a little rough.
that's what I envisioned type deal.
It was a little rough because Ethan he's kind of like he's a good soul, so like it was really hard for him to get
Yeah.
comfortable being a bad guy, you know.
Hmm.
But now he's a good guy. He's turned face, or at least
Yeah.
that's what it's looking like. I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much because this stuff hasn't happened yet. But I mean,
No, no, no.
but I mean now let's I guess we'll talk about Ethan Hawke's a little bit. But now we're getting to see Ethan Hawke's be on a baby face is like a good guy. Like, okay, so
Yeah.
a heel is just a bad guy. A face is a good guy. But when you
Mhm.
call someone a baby face, that means like they're kind of like a super good guy. Like,
Yeah.
like like Daniel Bryan, like he's a baby face, or whatever. But a baby face is just like a super good guy. A face is a good guy, and then a heel is just a bad guy. I don't think, to my knowledge, no, I don't think there is.
Yo, I'm gonna read you off a question real quick. It says, which one of your intro slash outro musics, not necessarily yours, was your favorite in FPW?
So honestly, real quick, I mean, my favorite ever theme song probably "War of Change" by Thousand Foot
Yeah.
Krutch, my first one. My favorite show theme, Genesis 2020.
Yeah.
Room with No End by like fucking I forgot who it is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So this is 2020. That show theme, fire. And then probably War Change, my first theme song.
I mean, I think we already know my favorite theme song that I've ever had.
Robin?
That's what I like. Anyway, so
I mean, there's an
my
instrumental that ain't copyright. I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Never know. I might bring it back maybe once or twice. Once,
Damn. But,
but
I mean,
yeah. So
Ethan,
I have to say I would have to say the click click boom by Celine.
what about
Right? That's
what
one.
about your show theme? What is your favorite show?
Show theme, man. Um, End Games, the Steel Cage one. I
Well,
forgot what.
that was End of Sorrow by.
Yeah, that shit made me moist. Anyway,
I mean, we get
no,
we get all of our show or our theme songs practically from Montage Rock on YouTube.
yeah.
Damn, we got Ruby walking in and out. She'll probably be on the stream tomorrow, though, for you viewers out there, because she's going to be in the. What was your least favorite event? Oh, I'm gonna,
Wrestle match.
I'm gonna answer for both of us. 'Cause that's Wrestle Match.
Let me get out of this room real quick.
You said I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to look at the logo on the YouTube page. No, Wrestle Match
Easy.
was the worst event in FBW history.
Yeah.
Everyone can attest to that. At least who was there. Um, Wrestle Match one. It was bad for a lot of reasons because it was the first event that was recorded and saved, I believe. Yeah, and when we were all together as like a roster, and what do you call it? It was just bad because we were all young. It was my 13th birthday, right? My 13th birthday,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I had a vision for that event. And I think the only really person who understood that vision was Chris. Uh,
Okay.
but what do you call it? It didn't work out. It just nobody wanted to take it serious. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Everyone thought it was fun and games. But I mean, the next month and going forward, we got our shit together. But I have behind the scenes, and it's on the Facebook page. In the FBW Facebook page, I have a whole documentary about Russ Splash One that explains in great detail, um, you know, what the fuck went wrong, why it went wrong, everyone's reaction, and behind the scenes footage. Because I do got some behind the scenes footage. But Chris, Dynamite, real quick, what did you think about Russ Splash One? I mean, Then again, I mean, people can see it in the doc on the Facebook page, but real quick for those lazy people who don't.
Here's the thing, right? Like we all know it was like the worst show ever in the existence of FPW, right? So let's get that out of the way. And I mean, I have to say there was good parts and there was bad parts. And like, the one me versus Eric was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it was good.
That was the match of the night, and yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't that good, but I mean, it was
Mhm.
decent for what we were doing at the time and what we were capable at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Jason?
But I would have to say, like, yeah, like I remember all the shit was going on. I remember like I would try to get people like focused, but nobody was focusing, you know.
Chris Dynamite was the youngest. He's the youngest in FBW, and he was the only one taking it serious at the time. And he like this nigga was in like fifth grade, fourth grade. No, actually no.
Yeah, man.
That
It was I was on either fifth or sixth, one of the two.
everyone just saw Ruby's head, but and like all of us were in like seventh grade, and
Yeah.
he was the only one taking it more serious than
Well,
weird.
yeah, like it's because like, dude, because we prepped. We were thinking about. We always talked about it, because we were really excited. It's one of those things. It's
And like WrestleBash like one, we started like that day early. Like I woke up at 7 a.m., got our ass up, and we all actually all hooked up. Me, Eric, and Chris. We hooked up and trained at 7 in the morning. 7 in the
Yeah, man.
for the show to start at like 2 o'clock. And honestly, if we would have done like a me versus Chris versus Eric, that match probably would have been a pretty decent match,
Bang.
still up to today's standards, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out like that. But were there any show ideas you had that you believe might have been good but won't ever make? There's some ideas that I had that really, I thought would have been good, but I never filmed for, I guess, lack of people. And one idea I remember I had was in 2015 because I was going to get two people from my school who ended up dipping out on us. But it was a best in the yard tournament, and it's going to be everybody in FBW and then two other people or whatever. Uh, they dipped out, and I didn't have the people, so what do you call it? I never did the best in the yard tournament.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool if we ever got to do that.
Uploaded the show logo and everything to Facebook or whatever. Damn, Ruby's really just chilling back there. You want me to?
Yeah, I believe that would have been really cool.
There's going to be
So
one in FBW plus two people that were interested and wanted to do it,
yeah,
but they wanted to do for real, like MMA style. I was like, we're back at wrestling.
oh, beat your ass anyway. You're light work. No.
2015, but I mean, I kind of did a variation of it with the King of the Yard, but
No.
we renamed it the King of the Yard and then had it for the King of the Yard title. But I mean, uh, like doing like a Royal Rumble or like a Battle Royal. I mean, but then again, the only reason why we won't ever be able to make that is because the ring is just small. It's just too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, besides that, there's nothing really that I've thought of that I, won't ever like. I honestly try to do everything unless it's like physically impossible, like a battle royal. I mean, a battle royal ain't even physically impossible. I mean, we'll do it. It'll just look really bad because the ring's small. But
Yeah.
there's nothing really I won't think of and won't attempt. Because like, I mean, I never thought of steel cage. Like, if you would have asked me like 3 years,
Yeah. Right.
I would have been like, oh well, a cage match. Because like, but then again, like, what happened? We ended up doing a cage match. You know what I'm saying? But
Bang.
so damn, let's see if we missed any questions. But yo, what's up, Jason? I think I already said that one was good. Let's see, just scrolling up in the chat.
Let's see. Let's see. How about this? How about this? Okay. Hmm. We already covered personas. All right.
What's the next upcoming event? Uh, fuck it. Should I should I tell him? I mean, it's gonna be.
Should we tell them the name?
It's
We could tell them the name.
I mean, it's being filmed tomorrow, but it's damn. Why are you so loud?
What? Uh,
it's the next event. Fuck it, I guess we'll give a little treat to the people who are watching the Curse of Aries with Anthony Aries killing Kayfabe with with Chris Dynamite. It's gonna be FPW Revenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, dude,
Yeah, that's all you get to know. That's all you get to know.
I'm about to show Ruby on camera because she's really trying to annoy and mess up this live between the goats of FBW. She wants something.
Yo, hang on, quick sponsorship now.
She's literally playing the FBW walkie-talkies that we used when we split up.
Yeah. Let's see here again.
What are you doing? I'm trying to do a podcast.
If you could go to any other company, what company would you go to? Backyard Wrestling.
If you would have
And
asked,
have like a dream match. And have like a dream match.
if you would have asked me like a year ago or a couple months ago, I probably would have said TBW, but they beat up a fucking mentally disabled person.
Yeah, right.
Which real quick, what are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about that?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah.
Serious.
So like
Okay, we're talking about something serious. Turn it off real quick.
alright, here's what I have to say about that, man. So like
Real quick, turn it off so Chris can be serious for him homemade. All right, but what were your thoughts about the TBW mentally disabled, wrestler getting shot on, and then
so like
cover it up and lie because you saw the Jake Howell stream last night, so I know you got
yeah, I did.
about what happened with TBW, and I know it's. I mean, I don't know. It's something hard to move upon and like forget, but I mean, I got some new details about TBW. So after you explain and how you feel, I mean, I we'll talk about that a little bit.
Alright. So like here's how I thought, right? So I remember like I think it was like after work or something like that, or during work. You remember you texted me about it, and you sent me all the videos and all that stuff. I
Everybody,
remember reviewing it.
like everybody was spamming me because like I'm
Yeah,
the BYWN. Everybody's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna ban them? Like find out like what the fuck's going on. And at first
yeah.
I was explaining. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like someone explain it to me. And then the person who leaked it sent me, and I finally saw the message. But anyway, go on.
So like like what I looked at it, and it is disgusting looking at that because once you find out that guy, not necessarily, I don't know if he's autistic really, but I know like on the stream you guys said he did have some sort of mental disability because of
You got hit by a truck.
maybe get hit by a truck. Yeah, yeah. So it's like
Dude.
even if that guy is telling you like I'm fine, let's just go beat the shit out of me basically, don't do it. You know, here's my point of view. I have no hard feelings against them, and people can hate me for that, but I don't care. Um, my thing is because listen, as long as they don't do it again, or as long as they say they're sorry, and that I mean, of course you can't take it fucking back, and of course it's something hard to forgive, and
You
I
can
get
hurt
that.
the people and prevent it from happening again.
Exactly, exactly. I don't want them necessarily quitting. I don't want them necessarily, destroying their company from the inside out now just because, and like leaving the backyard wrestling community because of one simple mistake. I mean, it's something,
I mean, it was a
yes,
pretty fuck up. It was a pretty big.
yeah, it's a big fuck up, but it's something you can simply fix. You know what I mean?
I mean, people ain't gonna forget though, and they're probably
Yeah, of course. No, everyone's gonna recognize you as the company that let someone beat the shit out of a mentally ill person.
But I talked to Jake Howell last night. This fireball is really hot, but supposedly Gage Flair got suspended from TBW for 3 months. I don't know who the fuck suspended him since Titan left, Atomic Titan left, Josh Allen left, his brother left. Um, but now Ledger, the Joker dude,
Mhm.
him and Gage Flair now own TBW.
Okay.
And so now I guess they're not ending. But my thing is how is that working when TBW is filmed at Josh's house?
Yeah. Yeah.
But What was your favorite prop that you may not used? What is your favorite? Honestly, cookie sheets.
Yeah, no, I'd have to say cookie sheets. Cookie sheets,
Hard,
dude.
sound good, and don't hurt. That's the secret
Yeah,
behind cookie sheets. They sound good and they don't hurt. You can hit pretty hard and they still don't hurt. So
yeah.
cookie sheets
I
on.
love I love the running knees with them, dude. I love all that shit,
I
dude.
used to
All that shit.
time. I need to. I haven't done that in a while though. See, that's the shit. Like I forget to do some moves, and then I look at a match and be like, "Damn, I could have done that." You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, Ruby is really trying to annoy me because I don't. What are you doing?
But yeah, like the TBW situation, it's one of those things of like no one's gonna forget, but you just gotta keep going,
Actually, I
and
hate from some this fucking tiger dude or whatever. Bruh. Frank over here. Well, I'm trying to go live with the Curse of Aries, bro. What are you doing? I got hate from this tiger dude because did you see my TBW post or whatever?
yeah, yeah.
I got hate from that. This dude was like, he's like, that's like saying, what do you call it? He's like, that's like saying to the judge something about murder, but let's just move on and forget.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, Ruby wants to be this. It's not even my daughter Ruby. It's like Ruby, not baby Ruby.
That's funny.
She's acting all tough, but the second I try to move my camera on her for the viewers, she's all gonna try to run away.
But yeah, man, yeah,
The
definitely.
TW thing is a crazy situation, but we got the BYWN, we got communities, companies coming together and all that stuff. So
Which this shit we it should have happened a while ago, getting everybody together and shit. But I'm glad it's happening now,
uh,
because that now.
I can't say I've tried. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think now is I mean, it always could have happened earlier. It's a pretty sad.
I'm just glad it's happening now. Like people are coming together and we're
I mean, TBW never wanted to join, because they're egotistical, like whatever.
all this was supposed to be was for all of us to come together and
So
like this, like seeing a problem in our community and fixing it. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Which I like. So
the BYWN is it's just to like bring the communities, like companies and communities together, and just we had a really good stream going until she, came in. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna wait till tomorrow when you're stuck to be on the stream. But yeah, guys, get the word out. We're gonna be going live around 4 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time PM, on the way to Chris's house. Where the arena is.
yeah,
Sorry for the dirty ass room, but
bro.
she's pregnant, guys. She's pregnant. Supposed to be on bed rest.
Imagine.
But no, look, I'm in my daughter's room. I share my studio with my daughter, which is kind of not a good idea because she touches my computer and everything in the router that's under my desk. But I mean,
Hey man.
EBYW has a lot of content coming out. Obviously, since these go live on my YouTube, I got my YouTube all started back up again. So definitely go click the link in my channel or no my page bio or whatever. But what are you doing? But another question: what company, if any, would you pick to do a live show with? Um, what company? Like I don't know.
EBW is pretty good. I've seen some of their shit.
EBW, the one with Sam Reeves, like that one.
Yeah, yeah.
EBW South, Sam Reeves, which I'm planning on doing a live with him. Um, like I said, I would have said TBW, but fuck them now.
Exactly. Now that they need to redeem themselves type deal. So yeah, I'd have to say like
Um, I don't want to be the one to spoil anything, but whatever whatever. I mean, I know what Jake Howell does, but I'm trying to word this in like trying not to spoil anything type deal. But whatever Jake Howell does, I mean, whatever if he makes his own company, I'll partner with them or do a live show with them. But it's really hard, to get traveling people in BYW because not a lot of because like we're all kids and teens.
yeah.
So, but I mean, there are plans though to do a BYW and a back at Wrestling Nexus show, but it's going to be like a collab show. So
Yeah.
it's going to be like everyone sends in a match and I edit it all into a show, not necessarily a live show, but
Yeah.
bro, I'm getting pranked on my own show. She has scissors in her hand, like she's gonna like cut me or something.
Wow.
She's trying to cut my hair, dude. Why am I getting pranked on my own show? Bro, what are you doing?
I'm bored.
Fireballs are hot.
What the freak?
Yeah.
Damn,
But
maybe
yeah, it's just one of those things. So
have you ever had
yeah.
cinnamon fireball things? Them shits are hot.
Yeah.
I
Not that hot. I think you're just like all the Puerto Rican is not in you. That's all I gotta say.
well, I'm
Like
adopted, so I mean,
I mean, hey, you
she's
grew up with Puerto Rican cooking though, so I mean,
she's
you
cutting
know,
her own hair. Shit, I got a fucking
well,
blister. I got a blister on my arm from working or
oh,
whatever.
I burnt my hand, bro, on a cookie sheet today.
Oh, well, I was cleaning the grill with high temp and I was
Mm.
cleaning it right with the brush, and some of that shit fucking like it just dripped onto my arm. I said, "Ah!" Not even really. I looked at it and I said, "Fuck."
Ow. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ah, jeez. But damn, I mean, this was a pretty good live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's getting
like
past my
I
bedtime, man. No. I said it's getting past my bedtime. I'm old, bro. I go to bed at 9.
I feel that. But like I said, guys, this live is gonna be all edited and all downloaded and all that shit, and then uploaded with watermarks and effects and like all that shit onto my YouTube channel. Um, Just a cleaner looking version than on Instagram, or if you just prefer to watch stuff back on Instagram, or you watch it for a little bit, or you're just skimming through and you rather watch it on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know your preferences, but
Use
just
my pants for tomorrow. Anyway.
tomorrow we got FBW Revenge. I mean, you guys will slowly find out the details starting tomorrow, but we're gonna
Yeah.
get done. We're gonna get it done tomorrow, though, so you don't gotta worry about it and all that stuff. I mean, it's always good to pre-record stuff, gives us more time and just get it done.
Lots of surprises for the show, that's for sure. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can say one thing. I'm not. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing yet tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, she wasn't doing this with Jake Howell last night or whatever. When I went live with him.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, imagine not jumping off the shed, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna do that every time I try to talk.
No.
But the reason why I didn't jump off the show is because low key I said fuck. I'm not. But it worked in fine with my character. Like, if I was a good guy, I would have been, oh fuck, I would have been a real. Oh man. But also wrote well. So I guess before we wrap up this live, I guess we can talk about because it's kind of obvious how you're going into a feud with Ethan Hawks or whatever. So how do you feel that you went from like having him under your wing and stuff when he first came, but now you're going into a feud with him and working matches with him. So how is everything changing, and how do you feel going into working into a program with someone who you were had under your wing and stuff in the beginning?
So like this was technically all part of my plan. Like honestly, I've always when I seen Ethan, I like at first I didn't know what to think of him, but when I took him under my wing and everything, I always dreamt of a match with Ethan, because one of those things is like mentor versus fucking apprentice and all that shit type deal. You know, to me, I feel like me and him can do great things. I feel like me and him are very comfortable with each other. So I feel at the end of the day, me and him are going to pull off a banger.
We're trying to be serious and have a nice conversation, and Ruby's just not letting us. Right. I mean, I mean, we'll probably hop on and do another one of these lives, or whatever. When we're actually alone, peace of quiet. But okay, I mean, I guess we'll call it a quits here for this stream because
Alright.
it's real unbearable. But this is the second episode of the Curse of Aries with Anthony Aries. This was the second episode, killing Kayfabe with Chris Dynamite, a man who's supposed to be dead. Lifelong fucking enemies with Anthony Aries, but we got him now fucking loading, whatever. But if you guys enjoyed this, stream or whatever, definitely, check out my YouTube, hit the like, go, follow Chris here on Instagram. What is his handle? It's like fucking dead underscore Chris Dynamite, whatever.
Oh no, it's still unwelcome dynamite. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Welcome to underscore Chris Dynamite. You can find it on the FBW page or whatever post that I have him in. But yeah, I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern or whatever, right before FBW Revenge tomorrow. I'm gonna be driving up there. Hopefully, I don't get pulled over and killed. And then after that, I'll probably be again like Monday. I almost puked in my mouth. Probably again.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, probably have Chris Dynamite on here again, because we got someone down there playing with baby toys just to annoy me for some god reason or something. But yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you soon. I don't know when the next time Chris Dynamite will be on the Curse of Aries, or if he'll start his own live show and do something. But all right, yeah, signing out.
All right, peace.